Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday, the best day of the week. We're starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain Crystal Singing Bell. This raises my frequency, your frequency, the frequency of the crystals here, the cards, the dogs, anything and everybody that's within earshot, including live plants. So there's live plants behind me and over here. They get to absorb this as well. So when you use frequencies in your home, in your vehicle, at work, you are literally making your little corner of the world a better place. And sometimes when you do it, you'll watch people go to the other side of the building, the other side of the room, leave the house. That tells you that they do not resonate with high frequency. You can take that as you will. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. We have 3 decks. Your mission is to think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world. And then you choose a stack. And Today, stack number 1 will be a card from the Dragon Wisdom deck. That is by Christine Arana Fader. And stack number 1 is joined by this fabulous Orgone dragon that's purple and green. There's Peridot in there. Stack number 2 will be a card from the Druid Craft Tarot deck. So stack number 1's Oracle, stack number 2 is Tarot, and this is by Philip and Stephanie Cargam. And I'm not going to lift it, but let's just say there's a really big amethyst cluster right there for stack number 2. Stack number 3 is the new Self-Love Oracle that we have. Self-Love Oracle, and that's by Akal Pratam. And that is joined by this fabulous, sparkly pyrite. Ooh, look at the sparkles. We like our sparkles. So, we're also joined by Althea, who's laying on the floor, and she's going to be a good girl and not bark. And the little man, Angus, he's laying on the couch. So we'll see how this goes. He's no longer laying on the couch. He wants to make me wrong. Oh, my little dragons. We'll just have another little singing bell. And then let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, you get a card from the Dragon Wisdom deck. And I have already meditated. I've been talking to my guides. Of course, I talk to my guides 24/7. Makes life so much easier. And I'm going to point out while I'm shuffling that the light coming in behind me is glorious. Can you see those beautiful rays right here? Oh, I love it. And you know, it's right before Thanksgiving and we've got 50s for the temperature here. And you know, that kind of makes up for the cold weather that we had before, and we've already had snow a couple times. I'm very grateful that it hasn't stayed, but I do have my snow shovels out. All right, what do our stack 1 people need to know? That one? Okay. What do our stack number 1 people need to know? Oops, this way. Oh, interesting, because we have the green dragon joining us for stack number 1, and the card is a green dragon. This is the card of nutrition. The card of nutrition There's a dragon at a stream. These are not numbered, but I will give you the page number if you're into numbers. 65. 65 is an 11. 6 plus 5 is an 11. That's our spiritual number. 11. That's out there, our connection. It's the two witnesses. You are aware of the importance of diet and nutrition. If you drew this card, think long and hard about it. If you are a vegetarian, make sure you're getting all the important nutrients your body needs. Check your diet for a month and try to eat light-filled food. Distinguish between food that keeps you alive and food that truly nourishes. I've already been doing that. Instead of snacking on my normal snacks, I've been snacking on dates. I know I talked about this last week, I think it was. Dates are chock full of potassium, and they're sweet naturally. Get the ones with no sugar added, where it's just dates. I'm a chocoholic, and I've actually, in the last 4 weeks, I haven't had hardly any chocolate. I'm even amazed. But whenever I get that little hankering for something, I just eat a date, and then it goes away. Who knew? And I'm still alive. I don't get it. So there's food that truly nourishes our bodies, and then there's food that is just empty calories. It's just, you're just doing this because it's automatic. We really need to pay attention to what we're eating, how often we're eating, what we're drinking. There's sugar in almost everything, and sugar is so evil. They've literally inundated our food supply with sugar because sugar is low frequency. Sugar, your body doesn't like sugar. Cancer cells love sugar. Cancer cells live off of sugar. So if you reduce the amount of sugar you're eating, medically, you're not going to have as many issues. And, you'll start losing weight too. But, to me, it's not about losing weight. It's about being healthy. So base half of your diet on foodstuffs that have life within them, such as fruit and vegetables. I love my fruit. Oh my gosh. It's the first thing I do in the morning. Well, the first thing I eat in the day is, like a mandarin orange, or I'll make a smoothie with cranberries, or, something. Fruit feels so full of life to me. And if you think about it, where does most fruit grow? Up off the ground, closer to the light. Right? Think about that. So, bread is a staple food, but an apple provides nourishment and life. So when you want a snack, and I am not going to be preachy, okay? Because, I love tortilla chips, and I love my snacky foods, crackers. But try to get away from those. See if you can do it. I mean, I know you can, but try doing that. Get away from the snacky foods. Get away from the fast foods, because they're not good for your body, and they're actually all low frequency. So you've drawn this card because it's important for you right now to be powerful and healthy and clear on your path. A lot of those foods muddy that third eye as well, especially sodas. Oh, they're all about calcifying your pineal gland. You want to be clean and clear. One of the things that's really, really important is electrolytes. I'm actually making my own electrolyte drink instead of buying any, because the ones that you buy have sugar in them. Mine doesn't have sugar. And actually, it's right here. I got a glass of it right here. And I make it to suit my taste. And I actually enjoy it. So I drink some of that at least every other day. I really like the taste of it, so I'm trying not to overdo it. Kind of like I used to do with kombucha. I loved it, and then I started drinking too much of it, and no, that's not good. But electrolytes are really, really important because that contains all the minerals and nutrients for your body. But also think about this. Think about the battery in your car. A battery has two posts, right? A positive and a negative. And there's liquid in there. And the liquid is what helps with the energy. Our bodies are the same way. We need that liquid with those nutrients to give us energy. So that's what the electrolytes are. They're the liquid. It's what's in the liquid that helps give the battery energy. So, meditating on what you should be eating and what you shouldn't be eating, asking yourself, why do I want this? Sometimes we want to eat because we're bored or we're stressed out or we're anxious. Sometimes we eat because it's 9 o'clock and that's when I eat. I might not be hungry, but that doesn't matter. It's 9 o'clock. I had to get out of that loop because I started paying attention to when I was eating, not just what I was eating. And I was eating at very specific times. And I asked myself, am I hungry? Sorry, Angus just hit the tripod. Am I hungry? And the answer was no, I'm not really. I could go another hour and a half. Okay, eat when you're hungry and only eat as much as you need to. If you don't need to eat a full meal, package some of it up for later. You don't have to eat. I was brought up where you clean your plate. And now I have to get out of that programming that no, I don't have to clean my plate. I can put stuff in a package and put it in the fridge for later. I don't have to eat everything if I feel full. And drink lots of water because water will make you feel full. If you want to add baking soda to your water, that's also very helpful. It alkalinizes you, and we need to be in an alkaline environment, but it also makes you feel full. So it's an added bonus. So if you drink like a teaspoon of baking soda, I get the good stuff in the natural section. It's a little bit more expensive, but you know what? For $3, that's a no-brainer. But it makes you feel full, it alkalinizes you, and you're healthier. And it's an easy schmeezy thing. Having said that, I'm going to have some of my electrolytes. So stack number 1 is all about your diet. Now, I know some of you are going, yeah, but that's not what I asked about. I think it kind of comes down to our spirit guides out there going, it doesn't matter what you asked about. This is what I'm going to tell you. Because, too many times we get our undies all in a bunch about something that's trivial, and we need to be paying attention to what they want us to pay attention to. And today, in stack number 1, is diet. Look at these rays of light coming in. I know you can't see me as well, but it's not about me. Look at that glorious sun. Oh, I am so grateful that I'm doing the video right now, right here, because I get to enjoy that. And then when I watch the video again later, I can enjoy it again. It's fabulous. All right, that was stack number 1. Now we're going to move on to stack number 2. And if you chose stack number 2, you're going to get a card from the Druidcraft Tarot. And let's see. There we go. So, spirit guides who love me, watch over me, guide, guard, and protect me from the light. What do our stack number 2 people need to know today? What do they need to know today? What do they need to know today to make their lives better? Ooh. So in stack number 1, it was all about eating healthy, eating a nutritious diet. Stack number 2, you get the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles foretells a new beginning. But look, it's the bear coming out of the cave, the bear coming out of hibernation, the bear waking up. And I've been talking about waking up for, I don't know, the last however many years. This is saying, now pay attention. It's not saying it's time to wake up. The bear's already out of the cave. The bear's already coming out of the cave, meaning the bear already woke up and is now coming out into this new world with this beautiful star. It's a pentacle. The 5-sided star is all about earth, air, fire, water, spirit. And all those things combined make a new world. So it's time to come out. Look at the sun. The sun is behind the clouds. It's like, all right, the sun's coming out. It's a new day. It's a new world. It's a new beginning. You are reborn. If you chose stack number 2, there's something either going on in your life or it's right around the corner. Now, for me, I can totally feel this. I've had big changes in my life. Ideas are coming to me on things that I want to do. Like get a tour bus and take people on adventures. I was actually looking online last night for like 2 hours at tour buses for sale. And I'm going, okay, universe, bring me a tour bus. Bring me the perfect tour bus for me so I can take people on adventures. Also, there's big things coming for the whole world. Can you feel it? The collective. People don't want war anymore. They're waking up that, you know what? I want peace. I don't want people fighting and dying. It's not what we need to be doing right now. There's a new world. It's right around the corner. There's amazing things coming, you guys. If you watch the news and you're probably living in fear because of it, you're thinking negative thoughts. Stop doing that. Go, no, there's this new world coming. It's like the Tower card in tarot. That tower has to fall apart. It has to crumble. It has to tumble down so that this new one can be built. Or like a tree burning in a forest. The tree burns and it falls down. But then its pine cones or acorns or whatever, its seeds all of a sudden have room to sprout and grow. And now you have this new, young, fresh, strong forest. So there's a crumbling away. There's us emerging, being reborn into this new world, and you're part of it. Don't think you're not, because you're either going to be stuck in the old ways, and I don't mean the old ways, because the old ways are great. You know, we live with plants and we talk to trees and animals. I'm talking the old ways of, you know, screwing over other people, taking advantage of other people. No, this is the period of time where, this is the golden age, where we take care of each other and we care about each other. Okay? And we're humble and kind. That's what's coming. That's what I'm talking about. As a collective, that is what is coming to us. But what's coming to you in your particular life? Focus on the positive. There's beautiful things coming for you. And get in receive mode, everybody. Get in receive mode. Because you can talk and manifest all day long. But if you don't feel like you're worthy of receiving, it's not going to come to you. So for me, I know I am worthy of having a tour bus. I know I'm worthy. I know I'm worthy of taking people on fun adventures. I know I'm worthy of whatever's coming next in my life. I'm worthy of all the good things that are coming to me. The Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is material things. Pentacles is money. It's wealth. It's silver. It's gold. It's a tour bus. It's a house. It's a car. It's something physical. It's a new physical world, but also it's a new metaphysical world. Because remember, it's earth, air, fire, water, spirit. So all 5 of those need to work together to create this new world. And we're already creating it. So there's something not just new, but freaking amazing. The sun's coming up. The sun is right here, right now. Look at it. It's vibrating. And it's saying, yeah, hey, you got this. Thank you, universe, for bringing me that tour bus, the perfect tour bus for me, so we can go on these pilgrimages. I want to go to sacred sites. I want to take people with me. I need a tour bus. Help me manifest it, because I am so excited. And I will help you manifest whatever it is you want in your life that can help other people. Because if it can help other people, if it's for the highest and greatest good of all, it's going to much more easily come to you. So right now, I'm putting it out there that who's ever watching me right now, whenever you watch this, whatever you want to manifest, you will receive. And so it is. That was stack number 2. I love it. Oh, that sun is glorious. All right. Let me just have some of my electrolytes here. If you chose stack number 3, I'm watching that sun. Oh, it makes my heart so happy that it's right there. It's that fabulous. If you chose stack number 3, you're going to get a card from the Self-Love Oracle. Self-love. Let's see. Let's go this way. Okay. All right. Spirit guides. Oh, what do our fabulous stack number 3 people need to hear today? What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear? That one? Okay. Sometimes they tell me in my head which one, and I better hurry up and grab it before it goes past. Oh my. The gift of command. Throat chakra. The gift of command. Card number 19. Speak your truth with loving courage. The purpose of life is to command time and space. The time given and the space designated to you from the get-go for fulfilling your dharma. You just need to show up and keep up, ensuring that your identity, personality, mind, body, and spirit are in your command. Having command of your thoughts is the most effective way to face your life and excel. When you hold positive vibrations, you also attract them. Positive words and sounds are very powerful tools for realizing prosperity. This card indicates guidance to focus on learning, to truly master all of your communications. It's time for you to feel and acknowledge the power of all spoken words, including positive affirmations, sounds, mantras, and chanting. Find the courage in your heart to speak honestly with love and to become more sensitive to the way sound shifts energy and what is manifested as a result of those sounds. There's a suggested practice that goes with this. Create your own affirmations. Find words that mean something to you that you can use to create the basic rules for your conduct. Once you have come to an agreement with yourself to define your own nobility, you can command your mind to follow that conduct. You know, one of the things that you can do is pick somebody, whether it's your past lifetime or somebody else's, but somebody in history, in time, somebody that you admire, somebody that has those qualities that you admire, and go, I want to be like that person. What do I have to do to be strong like that person? What do I have to do to be able to speak in front of large groups of people like that person? You know, whatever the qualities are that you admire, figure out how you can change so that you can be that way as well. Ask yourself, what do I want to do? And then find somebody that already does that and figure out how you can embody those qualities. Sometimes it's just thrust upon you and you're like, oh, okay, crap, I got to speak in front of 400 people. But once you do that, you're usually more comfortable speaking in large groups of people when you're forced to. Sometimes we become stronger because that's forced on us as well, because of some momentous event that happens in our lives, like the loss of a loved one. You have to become stronger. You have to. You have a choice. You don't have to, really. But if you want to be the person you're supposed to be, you need to be stronger. So find somebody that you really admire and don't copy them. Just go, okay, what qualities do I appreciate in them that I want for myself? Now, having said that, I also want to say that this is a throat chakra card, and it's all about speaking your truth, right? So this morning, I was told that I needed to wear turquoise at my throat. I'm teaching a class tonight, and I need to be able to form words and sentences and speak clearly. And so when I need to do that, I usually wear either lapis or turquoise, or actually I have a lot of lapis, but some kind of blue stones. Angelite is good, sodalite is good. But if you need to speak, if you need to go to a job interview, something where you need to speak clearly, wearing blue stones at your throat can be a huge help. So that's why I'm wearing turquoise today, because I needed to speak clearly, and for this video and for the class tonight. So that is stack number 3. Speak your truth. Stack number 1 was eat nutritious foods. Pay attention to what you're eating, when you're eating, and why you're eating it. Stack number 2, new beginnings coming. And it's not time to wake up. It's time to come out of that cave. You're already awake. Come out of the cave, whatever that means to you. Take that new world and those new beginnings. And stack number 3, speak your truth, whatever that means to you. Too many times we hold stuff in, and then our bodies get sick because we're holding in those poisons and toxins. Let it go. Find that person that you need to talk to and say, hey, this is how I feel. I got to get this off my chest. You don't have to be mean. Just speak your truth. If that person truly cares about you, they will support you. You will have a conversation. If they don't, if they're not in a good place, they're going to argue with you or put you down. That's not on you. That's on them. So keep that in mind. All right. Thank you for joining me today in this glorious sunshine. I love it. I just want to bask in this. In fact, after I turn this off, I'm probably just going to go turn around and sit in that glorious sun. Look at it vibrating. I love you. I love you, sun. Look at you. You're so beautiful. Oh, you guys, soak that in. The sun sends us energy that upgrades us. Receive it. Soak it. It's awesome. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys. You're the reason I do this. And I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Because I know you're all worthy. And I know you deserve all good things. So get in receive mode, baby, because here comes all the good stuff. Mwah! Namaste, my beautiful soul family.